was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Can't be like a horse with blinkers on.
Honestly say, I was about to have sex and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
My name is Yamtanda. My surname is Mbingose. I'm 18 years old from Langa High School. I live in Langa, in old flats.
My name is Justice, surname Kongo, and I'm 19 years old, doing grade 12. I school here in Langa High, and I live here around Langa, Sandile Avenue.
My name is Lita, my surname is Makana. I'm 16 years old. I'm in grade 11 here in Langa High, and I live in Brinton Street.
I'm Fundiswa Mabani. I'm from here in Langa, and I'm 17.
My name is Songezo. My surname is Chikolo. I live here in Langa, from Langa High. I live at Moshesha Avenue.
My name is Banel Ndonjane. I'm at here in Langa High School. I live in Settlers, Phase 3.
My name is Sihlem Teto. I'm 18 years old. I live in Langa, Zone 19, and I'm doing grade 11.
I live with my brother. My aunt lives somewhere else, but then they're so much supportive to us because whenever we need something, they would very much take attention to us, because we don't have we don't have our mother, so I live only with my brother. So it's a family that takes care of us. Whenever we need something, they just give it. That's when they have it. If you're asking for money, maybe for school things, they wouldn't say, I don't have this type of money. They'll do everything in their power to get it for us because they know education comes first.
We were raised about 7 of my other siblings. I'm the third one, so it's been hard because the other little ones look up to us. And as this year I'm in grade 11, and some things like flow into my mind. But if I fail, maybe my family will be disappointed because I'm in grade 11. Next year I'm doing matric. Then the following year, I'm in university, I could pursue my dreams. Now see, the burden is. I could say much that the burden is on me because the whole family is looking at me.
My brother finished his grade 12 6 years ago, and he doesn't do anything right now. I think he just got tired of education and he just gave up. And that's one of the, and that by having to see him every day, looking at his life, how he's living his life, it quite gets to me sometimes. It kind of affects me, and I think if I have questions for myself, why did he have to give up? Because me and my brother, we used to be so close. We used to talk about anything, and he had a lot of goals. And once he finished grade 12, I don't know what happened. He just suddenly lost all hope, and he got tired of education.
There's a say that a female is a flower. So when the flower starts getting dry, it doesn't look very much pretty. So our parents and everybody around us have to put a lot of pressure in the females because I think they're the most important ones. From my knowledge, I think they're very much important because a female has to be taken care of and has to have a family. So in order for you to have a family that is stable, you have to be educated. But in order for you to be educated, you have to get in that level for you to have a very much bright family and future.
You find that there's a lot of pressure at home, they putting a lot of pressure on you, such pressure that causes you to just want to give up because I'm very much pressurized and it's a matter of I have to pass, and that doesn't make me feel good because sometimes I think, do I really want to study?
Don't always be under pressure okay, they need me to pass, I must work extra hard, because you'll find out if you didn't make it, you'll look down on yourself. Just be the person, relax, watch the situation, adapt it, absorb everything, sit down and be you. And I'm telling you, everything's gonna be fine.
If we didn't have committed teachers, then we wouldn't be as eager to learn as we are right now. And I have to say, the education that we have is good. And if we just keep on working hard, yeah.
We are not rich at our homes, but here I must say I'm getting quality education. And if I can take you back to the rural areas, first of all, they don't have classes. They don't have books, but they have qualified teachers. So that thing comes to a point where the teachers will wake up in his or her house, walks 50 kilometers to the school, having no transport, no nothing. And then when he or she gets there, he will see children are already tired, but it's in the morning because of the long walk which they took to school. And you will find out the teachers, they don't have equipment. They don't have equipment. They use like small piece of board, like they even write things that children can't even see because of what? Because of the lack of resources. So I say some black people do get quality education and some don't.
Most of us here totally want to get a bursary, but the problem is that some of us here don't get straight A's from our exams, but the bursary is not there. You have to have like in maths, maybe you have to have code 5 for a certain career that you want, of 6 or 7. But some of us, maybe they get like code 3 and code 2 maybe.
I will personally look for a job, and when I get that job, I will be saving money when I'm getting paid, because I'm thinking economically, not having to take advantage of the bursaries and stuff, but I have to take it to my hands to be strong and do what I have to do when I have to go to school. So
like if you get the bursary we give you the money, or else if your mother did fix the money, so you get the money and then we start saving because you are business minded. And then like if you are doing business and economics, some teachers do teach you, and if you know your problem back at home, so you can save the money and then you can have the money to go in universities.
Like if you have to have a bursary, you have to have those marks. But some of the children that are in schools, they don't get those marks. Maybe that's why it becomes a problem, because they don't actually have those marks, and it's out of their capability. So I think the person. I'm not saying that all of the bursaries require code 6 and 7. Like I wanted to do IT, but I have to have code 5 and 6 and beyond. But I can't. I'm saying that I can't have code 5 and code 6 and code 7 because it's out of my capability.
How can Fundisa code 5 when you don't get code 5?
We're not the same.
You can, if you work hard, you can get like for example, to tell you about me, in Zimbabwe, like in primary, I was getting code 3 and 2. And then I failed, but then I told myself that I'm going to work hard. And then now I'm getting what code? I'm getting 4 and 5. And then now I'm working for code 7. So
talking from where we come from, books can be such a hard thing to do, to read. But if you put your mind into it and you read and you attend after school classes and you commit yourself into books, then it's very possible.
But
because like for example, like let's take Usihle.
You can be willing, but you're not smart enough. That's the problem.
Yeah. You could always go to the bank, ask for the money, and then you could repay it when you get the job, when you're employed. So the children that we have today, they just give up if they didn't get the bursary, because the bursary goes for the marks. So if they didn't get it, they just think it's the end of their education, but then we have another option of borrowing the money from the bank.
You borrow money, you do these things in bursary, but how much years are you going to spend paying that money back on those bursaries? How much time are you going to spend on school trying to work yourself, not to pass in that, whereas we are not in the same level at the mindset of being intelligent?
Firstly, you sit down with the bank people and you discuss a number of years to pay. Let's say 5 years. If you it's not a matter of having to pay for the rest of your life later. Just
Your salary doesn't say that you must pay 5,000 rand per month or 4,000 or what. What if you pay like 3,000 rand per month? Like in university, the money that you spend a month is like more than 4,000. So how are you going to pay back the bank or the bursary?
You should be thankful. Firstly, for having to receive that money, and you got and then you got into university, and then you studied, and then you pursued your career, and now you're that someone because of that bank loan. You have to be thankful. Don't think about having to pay that money back. Just be thankful for.
And one thing is that when you go there to the financial institution and say that, okay, I'm here to make a loan, and so then you can't just sit down and make a negotiation. Okay, I'm going to pay this money after like 5 years. They do have their terms and conditions. Yeah. If you borrow this amount of money, you paid for this kind of years.
Yeah. It's kind of a challenge because like in the news this year there was in news they showed that about I don't know, I'm not sure about the amount, but they were like queue that was standing there for to go in the university, but some were sent off. The other universities do not offer these careers that they want to pursue. But you see, that's quite a challenge because in some universities they have a limited amount that they're going to take in. Some students take a gap year. For next year, maybe they're going to go and try. And some years, you see those, as the time goes by, the year goes by, and they don't get, some of them just sit down and get very tired.
But if you apply early, you can get into university.
We all apply early. We all apply early because we want to get the opportunity to go to university. But if you actually see, the people who gave you bursary, there's a certain time that they're going to take the bursary back.
When you don't perform well.
When you don't perform well. Whereas you want to perform well, but whereas you just can't perform well. It's just it's how you are built. Like it's just your mind. You're just not intelligent for that person to give you a bursary.
First of all, Lita will not give you the bursary if they say that you can't make it. Yeah. Because why? Because it will be a waste. If you get into university and you get to start and then come with a fail, that's a waste. It's waste, man. You fail because the motive behind the bursary is to push someone forward in order to pursue his career. Someone who's got the brains. So if you don't have the brains, what's the point of giving you money and waste it?
Instead, things change. Things change. Things change when maybe in a year, if you face trauma in a year. Actually, you're going to fail. Maybe some of us.
You are being specific trauma. You just said
but there are those challenges that we face. But actually, if maybe in grade 12 you got code 6, maybe it was a matter of you got code 6 and you got a bursary. When you get to university, you just can't do it anymore.
You just said it's a matter of university. It's not a matter of it's a matter of you pushing yourself.
Yeah. Later, they don't just look at the report that you're giving them now. Like let's say you got a code 6 by a coincidence, and then you go and apply. They want to see. Later, they would want to see the records. How has Lita been performing? Should we trust him with giving him our bursary?
My dream is to succeed my career of being a Navy.
My dream is to pursue my career of being a lecturer and make a difference in the nation.
My dream is to become an architecture and a designer.
My dream is to be this successful woman that one day I would be seen as this role model and this person that is giving back.
My dream is being an economist.
My dream is to be an IT and also to have an impact in the world, a positive impact.
My dream is to become a CEO of South African Reserve Bank and to be a shareholder in all the companies.
sure you will.
You should ever sit and talk with people, or else take a walk and create a straight talk. Talk what is nice, it will make you feel stronger. Listen what is right and say what is wrong. You should ever sit and talk with people, or else take a walk and create a straight talk. Talk what is nice, it will make you feel stronger. Listen what is right and say what is wrong.